The morning sun peeked through the high glass windows of Cristallo Motors, one of the most prestigious luxury car dealerships in Los Angeles. Polished floors reflected million-dollar smiles. Espresso machines hissed beside leather chairs. The scent of new cars, fresh suits, and just a hint of ego floated in the air. A sleek black Rolls-Royce was parked at the center of the showroom, its doors slightly ajar, inviting only the rich and worthy. And then, the doorbell chimed. Heads turned. He walked an old man, maybe in his late 70s, hunched but solid, dressed in faded overalls and a flannel shirt. His gray beard was thick, his boots muddy, and the cap on his head was dusty from the road. He smelled faintly of engine grease. Outside, parked right in front of the dealership esse glass front, Sarah beat up 1989 Ford picape, the paint peeling, one door dented, the passenger mirror missing. "Can I help you, sir?" asked a young salesman named Connor, suppressing a smirk. "Yeah," the old man said with a grin, looking around. "I wanna buy some itchy. Maybe that one." He pointed to the rolls. Connor let out a breath that was half chuckle, half disbelief. "Sir, with all due respect, these aren't farm trucks. These are handcrafted machines. V12 engines, built to perform and impress. These are not for hauling hay." Another salesperson, Lucas, joined in, chuckling. "Maybe we can get you a brochure for something used across town." The old man didn't flinch. He just nodded. "I see." He turned slowly and walked out, his boots squeaking slightly on the polished chili. Behind him, the salesmen didn't contain themselves. "Did you see that truck? Probably looking for the bathroom." Laughter filled the showroom, but it would not last long. Exactly 7 days later, the dealership buzzed with anticipation. Word had gotten out. The CEO of the parent investment firm that owned Cristallo Motors was making a surprise visit. No one had ever seen him. The staff had only dealt with the regional director. Speculations ran wild. He probably saw me clean cat guy from Wall Street. Drives a Bugatti, I bet. Hope we impress him today. And then, once again, the doorbell chimed. Every employee stood up straighter. He walked. The same old man in the dusty cap and flannel shirt. This time, however, he wasn't alone. Behind him were too many tailored suits, carrying briefcases. A black Escalade idled outside. The laughter died instantly. Connor blinked. Lucas' jaw dropped. What is he doing it again? The general manager rushed to the front, wearing to apologize. But the old man stepped forward and pulled a letter from his coat pocket. He handed it directly to the manager. The manager read it, then read it again, then looked up, completely pale. You he Mr. Samuel Brooks." In the flash, the old man said calmly. The room froze. Samuel Brooks, the reclusive billionaire behind Orion Capital, the parent company that owned over 40 luxury car dealerships across the country including Cristallo Motors. "I built my fortune fixing old engines and flipping farmland," Samuel said, turning toward Connor and Lucas. "I wear this shirt because I still work. I drive the truck because it reminds me where I came from. Last week, I was laughed out of a store I own by people who sell what they never could afford themselves." Nobody moved. "This," he said, gesturing around the showroom, "is not just a business. It's a symbol of quality, of dignity, of respect. That includes respecting the man who walks you with dirt on his boots, just as much as the one wearing Gucci loafers." He turned to his assistant. "Effective immediately," he said. Both of them are terminated. With cause. Connor stuttered. "Mr. Brooks, we didn't know." "That's the point," Samuel said. "You didn't take care to know. You assumed. Assumptions cost business." The suits walked them out. No anger, no yelling, just silence and a few cold glances from colleagues now too afraid to breathe. Over the next few weeks, things changed at Cristallo Motors. Samuel ordered a full retraining of the staff in naughty sallies, but in human decency. He established a new company-wide rule: every customer was to be treated like they were family. He installed a plaque at the entrance. It read, "Respect is the engine that drives success." Samuel Brooks. He even kept the old Ford pickup parked out front with a polished sign on the windshield. This truck bought your dealership. People came from all over the city just to see it, Sally soared. But more importantly, attitudes shifted. A few months later, on a quiet afternoon, Samuel returned no suits, no entourage. Just him, his truck, e a smile. A new salesman, Miguel, held the door open. Welcome back, Mr. Brooks. Would you like an espresso? Sure, Samuel grinned. Maybe another look at that rolls. Absolutely, sir. Take your time. She see us whenever you're ready. Samuel stepped into the car, ran a hand over the leather, not because he needed it, but because it felt right. Because now, this place stood for something real. Because sometimes, the dirtiest boots walk the cleanest path.